Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so let's talk about this NBA Youngboy situation. So NBA Youngboy looks like he cannot stay out of them streets, man. I don't know what's going on with dude, bruh. I don't get it, man. He getting the money. Everything should be there, man. It should be all right. But, man, it looks like another story of service where NBA Youngboy is being accused of allegedly putting the Beats by Dre down on somebody, man. This is crazy, man. Crazy story. So, man, before we get into all that, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. All right, so NBA Youngboy, man, was in Houston, Texas. And there was a situation that took place with another artist and his girlfriend. So here's the whole story. Now, I'm getting this story from TMZ and a couple other sources. Now, these sources aren't the best, but sometimes they be spot on, man. They be having their stuff down packed. Now, this is the accusation. The story alleges that NBA Youngboy was in Katy, Texas, which is a suburb of Houston, for those of you who don't know. It was at a studio, and a dude showed up with his girlfriend and wanted to come in and work with NBA Youngboy. Now, NBA Youngboy was deep. The whole crew was there. The goons was there. It was looking real crazy. But they let dude know that basically he could not come in there with his girl, man. No girls allowed. Which is an odd situation, man, because every time I've been to the studio in my life, man, girls were allowed. But maybe, nowadays, artists are being real picky. And there's very good reasons for that. One, there's a situation that's been happening a lot where people who have been in studio sessions have claimed that they took part in the recording of a song if they were there. And they've had to fight it in court and stuff like that. And it's been real crazy. You see what I'm saying? So that's one reason. And then two, you really don't want people in the studio, one girl situation when it's a whole bunch of dudes. Because, man, you never know what type of accusations could come up. Not saying that she wouldn't be safe. It's just something you don't want to deal with. You just want to get music done because this is a work for you, right? So dude allegedly complies, sends his girl away, tells her to go. And I'm going to keep it funky with y'all, man. This whole story sounds a bit fishy to me, man. I don't want to, man. I know NBA Youngboy be out here wilding. I know he's a savage. I know he's a goon in these streets, allegedly. But, man, something about this story just don't add up for me. So let me continue, man. So the dude sends his girlfriend away, right? And then he goes in for the studio session with NBA Youngboy. Afterwards, allegedly, NBA Youngboy and the goons put a bag over his head and commenced to putting the beats down on him. I'm talking about roughing him up, hitting him with the kicks, putting hands and feet all on dude. And he was just taking it. Then, allegedly, NBA Youngboy and his crew started pistol whipping the dude. Started putting it down on him, man. Talking about, man, putting the pistol to him, beating him up, just doing a whole bunch of damage, man. At this point, I'm reading the story, and I'm wondering, dang, what did this dude do? To get a bag put over his head, beat up, hands and feet put on him. Then they went to pistol whipping him while he got a bag over his head. This sounds like a real hit job. And the story continues. So dude says after they finished allegedly kicking him and punching him, they lifted his bag, man, and dude caught a glimpse of NBA Youngboy when his bag was removed. And then he said that after that, man, he saw a body bag in the room. I said, what? A body bag? Bruh, what type of mess is this? This is crazy, man. So you lift the bag, there's a body bag there. Obviously, you the one getting beat up, and it's for you. But in the story, it says that the gentleman asked NBA Youngboy and his crew, what's up with the body bag in the corner? And they said, that's for you. Now, this sounds real movie-ish. Come on, man. This sounds very, I know NBA Youngboy is a certified goon, man, and he running these streets reckless, right? But dang, man, a body bag in the corner, he's like, it's for you. It just sounds like the script out of a movie, man. Now, after the alleged exchange, the beat down, the questioning of the body bag, then NBA Youngboy ended up FaceTiming his manager. And then his manager told him that this is all alleged, man. It's a good story and it's funny, but come on, let's ride with it. All right. They said he FaceTimed his manager and told his manager, I got him here. So, man, and then his manager proceeded to tell him, hey, man, you just beat a case, man. Just let him go, man. We don't need no more legal trouble. and then they let the dude go. Now that's a lot, man. That's a lot to unpack there. So let's say this dude showed up for a studio session. Now, here's another point. This allegedly took place not yesterday or anytime soon, back in October 5th. And he just went to the Harris County Sheriff's and reported this. So the Harris County Sheriffs are looking into this, trying to investigate it, see if this is a real deal. But how are they going to prove that somebody got almost body bagged and had a bag placed over their head and beat down and pistol whipped like 3 weeks ago, man? It seems odd, man. This seems like an odd situation. Now, the Sheriff's Department, they ain't got no reason to lie. So I'm assuming this is a real accusation. The thing is, do you believe it, man? Because this sounds like a scene out of a spy movie or something like that, or some type of drug cartel movie where the dude is on his last leg and he really got to do something to get out of this. But maybe NBA Youngboy is still living that savage life like that, man. I mean, is 38 Baby really out here still kidnapping? I mean, not saying he's ever kidnapped, because kidnapping is a serious deal. Is he allegedly out here putting bags over people's heads and beating them down and having the crew rough them up to the point to where they don't know if they're going to make it or not out of the situation? This is crazy, man. I don't know about y'all, but that make me, man, want to throw in the last NBA Youngboy CD, man, top, and see if was there any coded language in there to let me know if he was really living this Pablo Escobar lifestyle. You know what I mean? This is crazy. I don't know, man. All right, now here comes the questions, man. So if you got that type of beef, man, you got the type of beef where cats is putting bags over your head, whooping you, showing you the body bag in the corner like, yo, that's for you. Why in the world would you show up to the studio with your girl? Like, what sense does that make, man? So that makes me question this whole thing. And then, obviously, if you got that type of friction with NBA Youngboy and his crew, why are you showing up solo anyway to the studio with him and his crew? I mean, did they tell him on the phone that it was all good? There's so many things that are missing in this story. What's the relationship between NBA Youngboy and the guy who was allegedly assaulted? And what about the studio folks? Like the engineer, the folks that run the studio, they were just watching the beat down and the body bag. Like, I mean, if I'm working the boards at a studio and somebody walk in with a body bag, I'm going to be like, all right, man, I think I'm going to take my lunch break. I think it's time to take off today, man. You know, yeah, feeling like break time. You know what I'm saying? They put a body bag in the corner and then they just commenced to beating the dude. Man, that's a lot of witnesses. It's a lot of gray area in this. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Do you think that NBA Youngboy is out here still pulling crazy capers, man, running up on cats and beating them down in the studio, man, and showing them the body bag in the corner and letting them know that's for them? Or is there a possibility that this alleged attack in this story was made up and somebody might be trying to get in on NBA Youngboy and try to sue him later? I don't know. One of those seem more likely than the other, but, you know, anything's possible. With that being said, man, this your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And, man, if you like this hot content I keep giving to you, man, make sure you hit that notification bell so you keep getting these videos every time I drop them. Man, we out of here. Peace.